Hey man, how are you? Hope you're doing great. In the following video, we'll be discussing teamwork, which is today's topic. Well, to get ourselves more in context, remember that the world is going to a more globalized economy. So basically, the goods and services that they are offering to the consumers every day are getting more complex. So it is highly recommended that we use interdisciplinary thinking, which is basically you go back to the creation process and you put together a group of people from different backgrounds, from different fields and expertise, so they can work together and each one would use their experience to develop an idea. They have to connect each one of the opinions that they share in the team so they can get to an innovation. If you ask me, teamwork is the most difficult thing to handle. People are hard to handle. So that you have to keep your roles very well defined. By the way, I want to talk about one of the the most important roles that you have to use on teamwork, and is the role of the enabler. The enabler is somebody that would lead the team, and he will make sure that each one of the teammates or the team members is able to share an opinion, idea that the other teammates respect him. Uh, he will be also in charge of giving feedback, and I think that knowing myself as I know myself, um, I would be basically the enabler because when I work in teams, I like to hear everybody's opinion before we move to a development process. Why? Because sometimes when you have people from different experiences and fields, they have a different point of view than yours. So this would be like to think outside of the box. How so? Because you are not perfect, you don't have the universal truth. So if somebody has a point of view regarding a factor or something that you missed or that you never think of, that will be a very good value that that person is adding to the project. Also, you have to maintain the respect between the teammates. Communication is the key for this teamwork because without communication, they will spend the time arguing and discussing who has the best idea, who comes from the better field, who comes from an important background. So, communication is the key. Also, the feedback. It is very important that you give them feedback, they receive their feedback so they can keep the process ongoing until they get to the innovation and create something very good. So basically, this is how you handle teamwork. Always remember you have to treat people with respect. Everybody is the same. So therefore, you have to make them feel as valuable as they are for the project because even without one of them, the project won't be the same. Each person has a value from their background, from their values, from their formation that will set the difference between one product, one good, one service from another.